What's going on YouTube channel? It's Tars Down again. Go hard, go home. Today I'm gonna be doing some manosphere talk. I'm gonna talk a little bit today about this guy, Andrew Tate. Y'all probably know who he is. Uh, got banned off of social media and stuff like that because of, I guess, the things he was saying that women didn't like. And I'm pretty much expecting someone to be like this guy sooner or later because um, I got very strong beliefs that guys should really just look out for themselves and get and become the best person they can be, and let women deal with it from there. But either way as it goes, I watched this video a little bit, got a couple of clips, you know what I'm saying, saw what it was about a little bit, and I thought some of the stuff he was saying was pretty decent. So I wanted to play this and do a little critique on it. Let's go ahead and get into it, and we'll talk about a little bit of those things along the way. Y'all hit that like and subscribe button. I mean, they all saying to do it, and I'm saying that please do it too. But yep, I'm getting closer to having me 200 subscribers, so that's gonna be a milestone for me. So thank y'all very much, and help me out on that one. But let's get started. Let's look and see what this guy's saying, and let's talk about how we can be better men.
One day you come home, your dad comes up to you and says, Andrew, I'll see you in a couple of weeks. And he's out, right? Yeah. In the context of what happens when there's a conflict and we all react in three different ways: fight, flight, freeze.
Yeah.
In that context, your dad is flight. Yeah. He runs off and says, I don't want to deal with it. I'm out of here. I'm going to do my own thing. Yeah. Okay. In America, a lot of that is happening right now, where it's a single parent household. Yeah. Kids are being raised without a mom and dad being there, and it's just one mom, mom trying to do both. And these boys, my mom couldn't tell me what to do once my parents got a divorce. Yeah. I'm a single mother raising me. I'm seeing my dad every other week. So it's not like he has direct influence to discipline me until I went into the military. Yeah. How much of that, like if you were to go back and think about, what if your dad didn't take the flight approach? What if your dad took the fight approach? What if your parents were together? Would it have made a difference in you? And how do you view, the idea of fathers being there with mom and dad together, family nucleus? Because a lot of times, the marriage no longer has, the what it once had. Kids are better off being raised with a mom and dad. How do you process that yourself? Because you became successful not being in that environment.
Correct.
So do you see this as well? It depends. There's exceptions to the rule. How do you process it?
I think it's a fantastic environment. And I think in an idealistic world, that's the way it would be. I think the reason it's not happening today is that I don't think many men actually benefit from marriages or relationships anymore. And people are always going to have to require some degree of incentive. I think.
Now, I totally agree with this guy. All right. And see, one of the reasons why I think this guy was banned is because he's saying stuff like this. See, he's not telling you to be gaming girls up and steady running, chasing women and all this stuff. This is why Fresh and Fit won't get banned. Lucario won't get banned. Why? Because they're telling you to chase women and not to better yourself. They say better yourself a little bit in there, but their better yourself is on the back burner of chasing women. It's not, you got to get yours first. It's not that. This type of guy is saying like, hey, guys don't have incentive to be married. They need A, B, and C, and women is not gonna like, especially in the Western world. So they shut them down. I expect to be shut down too for saying this type of stuff, but oh well, I'm gonna say it till they do it.
I think that we've set up the world now in a way where men are seen as worker droids. They're expected to go work all day, come home, clean up as well, share the cleaning with the woman, no meal prepared for them, not have any authority over the household, and just be a worker droid and be sad. And I don't think that many people understand that men are intrinsically wired to desire respect amongst our peers and in our environments. This is why CEOs work so hard, because they get respect in their company. This is why we all want so much money and fast cars and status and influence, because we're respected.
See, this guy's talking about status, influence, and respect. The things I'm gonna be talking about on my channel. Women don't want you to chase these things, because if you do, they're gonna have to respect you. If you get these things, see, the guys on my channel be thinking that I'm talking about game in the back. I'm gonna make another video about this game thing because I was talking to a 24-year-old guy today about some of this stuff, and I think I got a better way of explaining it. But these are the things I'm talking about. These are things you're going to need: respect in your community, respect for yourself, respect in your household, and these are things that guys got to learn to start asking for, learn to start seeking first.
Men desire respect like we desire oxygen. And if a man's coming home to a household where he doesn't feel any respect, he's not going to want to be there for very long. And I think the way you fix this is you need to understand that many men don't have an incentive to be in the house anymore. I think that it's actually would be quite easy for a woman. In fact, there's a couple women who even say this on YouTube. I can't remember their names, but it'd be quite easy for a woman to make a man really happy with super basic things. Just go up to your husband and say, hey, you know more about this. What do you think about this? That would make most men's world. And there's so many sexless marriages out there with men who work their ass off and they come home to a sexless marriage and kids who don't fucking even like them. If you were to just even ask him his question about some asinine bullshit, a lawnmower purchase, for example, he would feel so happy to feel like the man of the house. That's what men need. They need to feel like all this work I'm putting in, all this shit I'm going through.
See, and what I say about this is like you got high profile guys like Will Smith who are in relationships like this. You do all that, you work. You're the best actor. You're one of the best rappers. You're the best, and you're still getting no respect. And that's what I be talking about. The reason why some guys keep hitting me up, why you say game is disrespect, because you're not getting certain things and you're still doing that. We're gonna go over that in the other video. I'm gonna make it. It's gonna be called the reason why I say game is disrespect. I'm gonna tell the actual reason why. But some of this is it. It's because you're not even getting offered these things. And then guys are getting married these days, they're still not getting offered these things he's talking about. And if you're asking for that, if you're going out here talking to women and talking, and you're not getting none of this stuff back, you're not respecting yourself.
I'm respected for it. As soon as a man feels like he has no respect, that's the absolute end of a man's interest or a man's tolerance of a situation. I think this is the reason it's happening. I know a lot of men who completely love their wives. They love them with all their heart. They die for her. But he's just not respected in his house. He doesn't get to be the man of the house.
Is it on him or is it on her? Like, does he need to go earn it or is it on her to provide it?
It's a combination of both. I think it's certainly on him to earn it, but also the Matrix programming is counter to him. The Matrix programming is trying to tell him that he shouldn't be allowed to be the man of the house, that he shouldn't be allowed to have any kind of authority in any regard. He shouldn't be allowed to be able to say what happens. The Matrix programming is saying the absolute opposite all the time. And if that's getting into your woman and you don't have that much influence, and that's getting into all your children, you don't have that much influence, now you're coming home to a household where everyone just thinks you're the dude who should just fucking work. You're just a worker droid. You're the slave. You're the robot. And your feelings don't matter and your authority doesn't matter, and get fucked. And this is very conscious. If you watch any Netflix show, the mother is the smart one and the man is the bumbling idiot. Turn on a show. I dare you, turn on a family show. The mother is the one, hey, calm down, I'm smart. And the man's the like, oh, beer. Watch any of these shows. They're
Family Guy, The Simpsons, Married with Children.
Any of it, all of it. They're reducing the man to just a bumbling idiot. And it's very hard, I think, for a lot of men to accept being.
This right here is why this man was canceled. This right here is why. Here's a direct threat to Western feminine principles. It's the same reason that women hated Kevin Samuels so much. It's the same reason why. But it's also the reason why you got the other people that be critiquing that are never going to get shut down or never going to get to the women are not going to shut them down. They'll come for, watch. If women ever find out my channel, my audience right now is 100% male. If women ever find out about this channel and the things I'm saying on this channel and the stuff that I'm promoting, I'm expecting for them to come for me. That's why you don't see me trying to do all this PayPal and all the other good stuff. I don't expect last forever because I'm telling guys to expect some respect and to have something for themselves. And don't just let the woman be running everything. You can't just be, we'll get into that because I don't want to get too much talking about game, but I like what this guy's saying. And I'm probably going to have, if I can find more of his videos like this, I'm probably going to do it. Just they ban him, but he needs to be heard by guys.
In a position of constant disrespect. I'll tell you this now. If I had to choose a long-lasting marriage with a woman who loved me or a woman who truly respected me, I might choose respect. over love. Even though they're the same thing for a woman, because she loves you, she respects you by default. But if I had to choose, I'd choose respect. I've been through too much and worked too hard and go through too much in day-to-day life to come home to my house and be having battles over asinine bullshit.
And see, this is the deal. This is why I'm always telling guys to go out and become the best, because you're not going to deal with that junk. The game that you think you're getting by doing all this talking to women, you're going to get that by bettering yourself, because you're not going to accept disrespect. Just like you were just saying. You got to go through all this and all this and all this and all this. You ain't going to accept disrespect. And it'll come out of your mouth. You won't have to be told what to say. You'll say it.
I take care of you and I love you with all of my heart. I would die for you. If someone broke into this house, I would engage the invader and die. Please just cook dinner. Please. Like, what do you want from me? What more can I do for you? Like, and once they feel disrespected, this is another thing about the world that a lot of people don't understand. It's disrespect that will drive a man to the most heinous of crimes. It's disrespect that starts the school shooter bullshit. It's disrespect that makes men go to jail for life sentences. It's disrespect. When you truly disrespect a man in a public and permanent way, that's when they switch. That's why I'm so respectful in public. You don't know who the fuck you're talking to. He might be on his last fucking straw. And you just disrespected, hey, you're a fucking bitch anyway. You're skinny, motherfucker. Fuck you. You don't know. That might be the last time he heard it. I've had enough. You don't know. Disrespect is dangerous, right? And in a household where you're constantly disrespecting a man, he's going to end up depressed and sad for even accepting it. Men just want to feel respected. It's not that hard to do. If you truly, I say this to anyone watching this, if you truly love your man, it would be so easy for you to just make him feel respected. It doesn't even take actions. You can do it with basic words. Ask his opinion on something. Big him up once in a while. And because we're supposed to be supermen and we purport ourselves as supermen and we're stoic, but we talked earlier about how we still feel everything. So when you're a strong man, especially, they're like, he's fine. He's fine. He's fine. He's fine. Be nice to the dude. You'd be surprised how far you get. But this is why I think most men walk out of marriages, because they're like, you know what? I'm not getting any respect here. I get more respect from this dickhead stripper, 18-year-old hoe for throwing money at her than I do giving money to my own wife. Where am I being respected? Well, at least she's smiling at me. She ain't smiled at me in years.
If you enjoyed this video and you want to watch the entire podcast, click over here. And if you want to be connected with experts, influencers such as Kiyosaki, Tate, Connolly, Paul Menteri, myself, and others, download the app Minect, where you get a chance to connect with these folks by the minute. You get to buy the minute or have FaceTimes with them, 15 minutes, ask them any questions you may want to have. Download the app Minect.
Okay. So I want to let them get that part out there so you guys can hear about that too, because I think he said Robert Kiyosaki, which is a financial guy, and I know a couple other people. All right. So y'all check that out. Check that out. And looking, especially Robert Kiyosaki, he's very good with finances. And like I keep telling guys, hey, that stuff counts and it matters. But I'm gonna tell you, I think that this guy was canceled.
Start connecting with influencers and experts
more,
today.
He was really canceled more because he's telling men to value respect. Women in America don't want you to do that. That's why I keep saying doing the other thing is disrespect. I'm gonna go to this. I'm gonna get off of this one and make that other video and tell you exactly why I'm saying it. But the thing of it is just right here. I think this man was canceled more on the premise that he's a direct threat to Western feminine ideas. The same way that Kevin Samuels was. It's just that, see, they let Kevin Samuels go through the slots, and then he died, and you see how they treated that. Yeah, they got rid of this guy early, before he could spread the poison, because they felt like Kevin Samuels was poison. They're gonna feel like I'm poison because I'm telling the men to demand respect, to respect yourself, to go ahead and get your life and your junk straight. And then if somebody wants to come with you, then they can come. But because that's the way they want to do it anyway. They really should get with you in the beginning and work towards that, but they don't want to do that. So the thing of it is once you got your junk together, you gonna say they don't want it to be that way either though. Because once you got your junk together, they don't want you respecting yourself, because they can't take it from you. It's just that simple. So look, guys, I'm done with this one. This has been Taurus Down and Go Hard, Go Home. y'all hit the like and hit subscribe and drop in the comments and let me know what y'all think about this. I think this guy was banned because he's a direct threat to Western feminine principles. And he's telling guys to ask for respect. So y'all let me know what y'all think about that. It's been Taurus Downey. Go hard. Go home. I'm out of here on that one. Peace. Y'all take it easy.